Hi, I'm Kelly. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We are working on our shoulders as part of our 6-part series about how to really use yoga to work our body when we've been sat at an office, and especially our shoulders. I'm sure all of us have experienced this 4 p.m. slump where our body's getting tired, we've been sitting at our desks for a few hours, and then we start to get this pain in our shoulders. So we're going to stretch that out today. We're going to start in seated position. I'm sitting on 2 blocks, so 2 foams, and we can just come to a comfortable seated position. And we will bring our arms up in front, and we'll come into eagle arm. So the right arm will lock over the left, and then we slide the palms. So you see my fingers are stretching up and I'm pressing the palms into each other. I'm actually pressing my top elbow down and my bottom elbow up, and really rolling the shoulders down. So if you feel like you're coming into this pose like this, I want you to lengthen the spine up and draw the shoulders down the back, and just focus in one place as you bring the awareness to your breath. And just noticing the back of the ribs and that release across the shoulder blades as you take some deep breaths in and out. And just with every exhale, allow the trapezius muscles to move down towards the hips. And then we'll stretch your arms wide, and then bring the palms back up. So this time the left arm is going over the top of the right, and so you lock the elbows, press the palms together, stretch the wrists up, press the palms towards each other, and move the left elbow down and the right elbow lifts. Roll the shoulders down the back and get that lift. And start to focus on your in-breath and your out-breath. And really focusing on the back of your body as you take 3 more full deep breaths in and out here. And then on that last breath, release the hands, stretch your arms wide, and bring the hands down. And you can just finish with big shoulder rolls. And you don't have to wait for this moment in the video to do them. This is something you can do all day, every hour when you sit at your desk. Just do a couple of shoulder rolls just to release any tension and any build up. Lovely. So now you're going to need to grab your belt, and we'll come up to a standing position. So with your belt, this is quite a complicated pose to get into. I want you to put it over your back, and then you're going to throw the same length over the shoulders. And on the front side of this pose, I want you to really work the belt so that it's right up here where your neck and your shoulders connect. And then from the back, you're going to cross the belt over and have the back of the hand facing your back as you bring the palms together. And if your belt has adjusted, you just need to move the belt back onto the neck. So let me show you from the feet. So press your feet together, and I want you to make sure that you're not going to put pressure in the lower back. So you bend your knees, lift the front hips, and then keep your pelvis neutral as you straighten the legs. And then as you really pull the belt wide and down, you get lift in the top of the chest. So you pull the belt, look straight ahead, line up the back of the head with the base of the hips, and just breathe into the armpit chest. So I call this the armpit chest. And then when you release the belt, you just release the belt. Keep this lift in the sternum, and just notice how much different your posture is from maybe before when you started this video. Now we're going to finish with this wonderful exercise. My favourite, you put 4 foams in a line, and this is really nice for releasing in between the shoulder blades. A lot of our pain in our shoulders will definitely come from tightness across the shoulder blades. So you have your 4 foams in this arrangement, and you want to make sure that you're just 2 fingers distance from the back of the foam. And as you come back, I want you to imagine you've still got the belt on and you've still got this lift in the upper body. As you come down onto your elbows, you move the skin of the tailbone towards the feet, and then roll the shoulders away from the ears. Stretch the back of the head, lift the chest, and then you can keep your legs crossed, or you can bring the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. And this gives you an amazing release across the shoulder blades, which is going to feel fantastic for your neck. And this is our final pose. So we've just done 3 poses, and already I'm hoping that you're feeling a little bit less tight across the shoulders. So if you've got more time, you can stay in this pose for 5-10 minutes. So keep breathing into this armpit chest. So when we sit at our desks, we tend to shorten the whole of this side of the body. And so what we want to find in our yoga practice is more length and more openness, so that we can breathe into the lungs. So as we lie here, just focus on your back body across the shoulder blades. Just breathing deeply. And just match your in-breath with your out-breath in length. And we'll just stay here for 5 more breaths. Just seeing with every exhale whether you can allow the spine and the muscles across the vertebrae to release and relax. And just 1 more breath. Now, to come out of this pose with as little movement as possible, I want you to move your foams and then roll back on your back. So you bring the hands to the outer knees and you press the knees together. And then you can support the right side of your face as you roll to the right hand side, push the foams out the way, and then lie back on your back. So you lie on your back and just notice if there's any difference in the back of your body and that relaxation. And then you can take a Shavasana now, or I definitely recommend you look at the next one in the sequence, which is working on our neck, because that will really help your shoulders as well. So take a Shavasana, or we'll come back on our mats to continue. Thanks so much for tuning in and working on our shoulders today. I would definitely recommend that you tune in to the neck episode, because that will also really complement what we've just done in those 3 simple poses. Please subscribe. There's more office yoga coming soon. And thank you so much, as always, for doing yoga today with me. Bye-bye.